Hey guys, what is going on? This is Jaren, and in this video we'll be talking about cooking, how to unlock it, and what benefits you can get from it. So let's get started with how can you unlock cooking. You can unlock cooking at the north part of Frontera. There is a portal up there. Go there. In the castle, there is a portal on the left part of the map. Go there and you will be entering the kitchen or the dining area, or I'm not sure what kind of area that is, but that is where you can get the quest from Pizza. Yes, the NPC's name is Pizza, and just follow the quest that she'll be giving you. She will be asking you to grab some ingredients and go back to her, and once you finally finish the quest, you'll be rewarded with a cookbook and a food box. So first, let's talk about the food box. Basically, the food box is where your food and ingredients is contained. If you want to access your food, just click on that box. All the foods and ingredients are in there, and you will be able to eat or share foods from there. Next thing we'll talk about is the cookbook. So the cookbook is basically what you will use to be able to cook. So tap on that and you will be able to see this cooking interface. You will be able to see this cooking utensils which you can use. There are 4 types of cooking utensils that you can use: the luxury worktop, barbecue grill, pressure cooker, and the beverage stall. So it depends on the utensil you are using on what kind of food will come out, even if you enter or put in the same ingredients. If you are just a beginner or just got the cookbook, you will be seeing a lot of question marks in there because you have not unlocked the food yet. I'll be posting in the description below the list of food you can cook, as well as the different ingredients that you need to be able to cook them. This was shared to me to be shared with you guys. So shout out to the person who shared that to me. Thank you, Sir Harry, for sharing it, and now I'm sharing it with you guys so you guys can benefit from it as well. Take note that there are different levels of food. So there's half star, 1 star, 1.5 star, 2 stars, and so on. So those basically indicate what the level or what the grade of the food is. The higher the grade, the better the stats, and the harder it is to cook. So if you're just a beginner, cooking book level 1, try to cook a 1 star or half star food, then you will eventually get level 2, level 3, level 4, and you will be able to cook higher star foods as you progress. We've talked about the cooking level, and there are different success rates for each food, as I mentioned. So be sure to be cooking food that are within your level. Let's say you're a level 2 or level 3 cookbook, and you're trying to cook 5-star food. The success rate would be very, very low, and you're probably just going to be wasting ingredients if you do so. The next thing we'll talk about is ingredients. How can you get ingredients? So you will need an item, Chef's Eagle Eye, to be able to get ingredients. You can buy it from the NPC right here. You can buy limited amount of these every day, so be sure to buy this every single day. This is account shared. Same thing with the cookbook, and same thing with the food box. All those things are account shared. So even if you haven't done the quest with your sub characters, they will be able to access the food which you were able to do. And the next thing would be ingredient farming. So once you have access to Chef's Eagle Eye, you will be able to farm for ingredients. The way it works is you just have to activate Chef's Eagle Eye, and then you kill the monster that drops your specific ingredients that you need. So let's say you are in need of marina meat. Marina meat can be obtained from marinas and orc archers. So if you want to get that, just farm those while having the buff activated. So what are the benefits for cooking? Cooking gives you different stats and different buffs that you need specifically, so you can choose what you need. So cook attack foods if you're a physical user, or cook defense foods if you're a tank. Cook magic attack foods and casting time reduction or casting delay reduction if you are a magic user. So that's really a great thing to have, especially if you're farming for within your 300 stamina. Try to have a food active and you'll be able to farm much better. Another benefit from having this is that you can get an SP or HP discharge. What this basically means is that you will auto regen once you've reached below 30%, and you have a specific pool of SP discharge as well. So they work similarly with a warm meal or hot meal, but they work concurrently with a hot meal or warm meal. So this means that you can get regen from your warm meal or hot meal, and you can also get regen from the food that you ate. Now that you've unlocked cooking and that you are able to access the recipes and now you can get ingredients, what other info do you need to know? So the first thing is that cooking helps you with your handbook. So handbook, as you can see here, it gives you adventure XP for each food that you unlock. So try to unlock every single recipe that you can, or every single food that you can, and it gives you a huge amount of adventure XP from there. Also, aside from the cooking level, there is a taste level. So what is taste level? Taste level allows you to eat more food at the same time and receive the buffs at the same time. If you're at taste level 1, you can only benefit from 3 foods of the last 3 foods that you ate. You can eat as many food as you can, but you can only benefit from the last 3 food that you ate. So it will overlap the stats, the benefits from it of the other foods that you ate, except for the discharge, of course. So the HP and SP discharge or regen will be stacked if you eat a lot of those. So if you want a huge amount of SP pool, you can just eat a lot of food that you can cook, and you can benefit from that. So the next thing we'll talk about is what are the daily things you should do for cooking. So once again, we talked about the Chef's Eagle Eye that resets daily. So there are other things as well. You can talk to Dwight. Dwight gives you a specific recipe for you to cook. So once you are able to cook that food and give it to him, he will give you a reward that gives you ingredients as well. You benefit from this by being able to unlock recipes if you are not able to unlock them yet, since he will give you a specific recipe for you to do. The next thing we'll talk about is the rare ingredients NPCs. So basically, in this NPC, you can buy rare ingredients, which is limited per day. You can only buy a certain amount depending on how many are in stock for that day. So it is basically random daily, so try to go there every day and buy all those rare ingredients for you to cook. And if you are not able to buy anything yet from there, it would mean that you are still not Adventurer Class F. So be sure to upgrade your Adventurer Class F to be able to buy those rare ingredients. And lastly, there are two NPCs which you can get ingredients from. So there is the primary ingredients, wherein you can buy as much ingredients as you need, and there is that other NPC as well that sells you Chef's Eagle Eye. He also sells you ingredients as well. Alright, so tips for food and what you can do with them. So the first thing that I can think of is basically use of them when you are farming for 300 stamina. Be sure to eat buffs that benefit you the most. So there are food that give you penetration, that give you ignore death, that give you casting time. So be sure to choose which food is good for you. The next one would be if you want to get a huge amount of regen from your discharges. Basically eat a lot of food so you can make a lot of 1-star food or 2-star foods, wherein the ingredients can be bought from the shop. So the ingredients are going to be unlimited, and you can cook unlimited amount of that food and just eat it all at once. So you're going to eat like 1,000 dishes, and you will get a huge amount of SP pool for your SP discharge. And lastly, be sure to give some food to your pet. Your pets can get hungry too. So the way I do this is that when I get dark cuisine, so dark cuisine is basically failed to be cooked properly, so it's a really badly cooked food, and you can basically give that to your pet, as bad as that sounds. So basically just feed your pet the 1-star foods or the dark cuisine, and it will give you some intimacy for your pet. And lastly, the Chef's Eagle Eye can work even if you're red stamina. So if you want to farm for food or ingredients, you can use it while you are at red stamina, and you will still be able to get ingredients even at that point. You can also use your sub-characters to farm ingredients for you if you want to, so you won't be wasting your time just getting for ingredients. So that is it, guys. A lot of people have still been asking me about cooking, and that is why I created this video for you guys. And I hope you guys were able to learn at least 1 or 2 things from this video. And if you haven't unlocked your cooking yet, I hope you'll be able to unlock it now and make use of it. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button if you like this video, and hit that subscribe button for more videos, and I will see you all next time.